Hello and welcome to another update video about BNB. Yeah, it was quiet around BNB in the last few days, but mainly because we haven't really had a lot of movement, and BNB was just in a tight range. Yeah, and I think I said in the last video, it really depends to which direction this now is breaking out of the range, and we had very clear invalidation points, very clear threshold levels for the downside and the upside, breakout points defined. So we're going to take a look at that in this video. BNB, a coin that has a really good chart picture on the higher degree, higher time frame, also on the daily, really good chart picture, and also one of the few coins that over time has actually outperformed Bitcoin on the Bitcoin on the BNB Bitcoin chart, if I remember correctly. We can just double check that actually. Let's just double check. Yeah, because there are not many altcoins that actually are doing that. Yeah, outperforming Bitcoin, but BNB is one of the few that managed to do that. Now you're saying probably that a lot of altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin, yes, but not cycle over cycle. A lot of altcoins, if you compare that from cycle to cycle, especially the older altcoins, yeah, that have survived many cycles or a few cycles, they usually don't outperform Bitcoin. Yeah, they do it in a bull run, but then, yeah, anyway. So I remain of my view, you know, there's unfortunately two scenarios here. We have a wave 1 to the upside, we have a wave 2 to the downside, and we could theoretically start from here. Remember, $220 was a very exact target I gave you. We came down to 220, so a strong reaction could be impulsive, but we need to see where this is now developing. There are key thresholds that will help us decide which level is going to be, you know, which scenario is going to play out. We've got the white wave count, which would lead to a larger impulse and possibly to a new bull run. That would assume the low is in. That scenario would be wave 1 up, WXY in a wave 2 down. We hit the 220 level. I always said to you, as long as we're holding 215, this can still have a good outcome. So we did hold that so far at least, and we could then move up in a wave 3 next. Now this wave 3 again will not have, will have various subwaves. So if we now go to the lower time frame, this wave 3 could start with this 5-wave move to the upside in the circles, and the count could be here a wave 1 to the upside that was impulsive, here a wave 2 to the downside. We could now be in the third wave to the upside. We talked in the previous video about the breakout point, and I also mentioned it on the Signals channel on Telegram and Discord. Breakout point here to the upside was the $247 level. When we broke above it, we broke directly all the way up to 258, and we already peaked to 261. So this could be an initial 5-wave move up that might already be complete. Then we could look at an ABC down. If we make now a higher low, it is a strong confirmation that we are going to move higher. But then if we reach a certain level, we are getting to the next decision point, because let me just rethink that. Yes, because if we now move up, this could just be the orange B wave that would lead to another sell-off, because the other count suggests that this could have been a wave 1 down. It was impulsive as well. Wave 2 up, the peak at around 320. We come down now in the third wave, and this here was an A wave. We're now retracing in a B wave and will then come down in a C wave. So this would lead to another low, but when will the bullish count become more likely? At the moment it's fairly similar probabilities. Unfortunately, I never liked that, but it unfortunately is. But certainly on the lower time frame, I expect this now to go higher. Certainly in the region between 269 and 297. Above 297, the bullish case will become more likely, because a wave B would not usually retrace that much. Okay, in most cases. And that's where we are, you know, and this could now, on the really the lower time frame here, if we now get a higher low in, it would at least suggest we move into that range that I suggested, and then only the 297 level will give me the possibility to determine, is it here just a B wave to the upside that's happening? Because, you know, until we put that third wave in and the fourth and the fifth, we won't really know. because if we have a 1, 2, 3, this could easily be an ABC. Okay, so it's tricky at the moment. This still has a possibility to put another low in, but this will get far less likely above 297. So it's interesting at the moment, yeah, it's interesting. And should we now break down suddenly, then we have another threshold to the downside that would confirm that we are going down directly, and that level would be the 227 level, the 78.6% retrace of this move up. Okay, so let's say we now make a lower low. If we come down, make a lower low, it doesn't immediately mean that we are in the orange count. Crypto always makes, you know, sometimes they like to make things harder, those crypto coins. So it could very well be that what we've seen here was only the wave A down, this is an overshooting wave B, and we come down in a C, and would then reset the wave 2 a bit lower. But as long as we hold 227, we can still push higher in the bullish count. So those are the key levels. So we need a bit more patience, but certainly I think the short-term trend is up now. But as I said, this could all still be part, until we break above 297, could still be part of the orange count to the downside. Okay, and that's my update about BNB. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.